got a big knot group here. Cut that off. So I make a mark on both that and this. Same to the other end. I'll cut those two to the mark and I'll make the mortises, if they're called mortises. Depth. It's a little bit difficult to measure this because of the veiny edge. Yesterday I had to do this with hand tools because I didn't have the chainsaw with me, the multi-tool. I didn't have the chainsaw with me. I did the other ones with the chainsaw and then cleaned up with the chisel. And it's perfectly right to do it like that with the hand tools with the chisel, but it does take longer. So that saw cuts well across the grain, but it doesn't cut very well with it. So since the chisel cuts very well with the grain, there's no point in messing around. You know, I have to use the chisel whatever happens. Now I realise that a lot of you that watch these films are quite experienced, so just bear with me if I say something for the people that aren't very experienced. When I look into the corner here, I get my eye in line so that the surface, just so that it disappears. When your eye is in exactly the right place, the surface disappears and then you can see if the corner is clean. I use it a lot and it's really accurate. I really don't want to have to second try things. I want to just know that they're correct. So I use my eye and look along the line finding this sight line. And if there's any hint that it's not quite flat, it's better to do it now while it's easy to do. Otherwise I have to take the piece of wood out again. Oh, that one's sloped upwards, so that one I think maybe a bit big actually. Now the multi-tool is really good for cutting across the grain like that, which the chisel isn't particularly good at, really. Especially not this one with this bevel. It has, I mean, all of these things can be different. The bevel can be a shallower angle, and some are a steeper angle, and this all depends on how you use them. If you want a steep angle, if you're trying to get down deep into mortises, I don't want to start trying to explain too much of that because I don't really know very much about it. There are plenty of kind of cabinet maker types on YouTube that have really good films about those kind of things. So that's nice and tight, that's good. At least one of them's good. The other one, oh, that's very good. I thought it was going to be a bit loose, but actually it's fine. Goes a bit too deep and that doesn't go quite deep enough. There we go, that's a millimetre difference. Right, there's another one of those a bit higher up. I don't know if I might put a wedge behind that to... I don't think I'll bother. So these pieces of wood are being used for the boards that come. There'll be boards. So it's quite good that they're at the right height. But when it's down under a millimetre's difference, that is about a millimetre. I'm not bothered about that.